Shalom, call limelight, Yahawashi, Yahawashi, Bashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone who rule and teach well. And a sincere shalom to the 144,001 Now, these Edomites, these heathen, are starting to put pieces together that these quote unquote UFOs. Now, of course, all UFOs aren't the chariots of Yahweh Bashem, Yahawashi. A lot of those UFOs is Esau's left hand technology that he hasn't made open source to the public like he did with fighter jets and um, warships, you know, and all those other things. But as you can see on the title, it says Joe Rogan, Angels and Demons, which demons are just left-handed angels, right? They're still angels of the Most High Yahweh. They're still under Yahweh's authority, are actually aliens, which would be true, right? When you see those UFOs, a lot of those, especially the orbs coming out of the portals and changing shapes, and they can move any speed. They can change trajectory and at any degree. Those are the angels of the Most High Yahweh, okay? And those are piloted by the Elohim, which would be so-called black men, if you will. All right, they have dark complexions, woolly hair, and they're gonna invade this planet Earth with Yahawashi, who is also another so-called black man from the tribe of Yahawada. All right, and guess what? The tribe of Yahawada has been treated far worse than these other tribes. Okay, and that's why, okay, you see this hate for dark complexion. They hate this. They hate dark complexion. They hate woolly hair. They hate these so-called black features because Yahweh, why Yahawashi has these features. All right, let's prove the point on that. This is John 15:18. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. There you go. And that's Yahawashi speaking. All right, that's Yahawashi speaking. So guess what? When they hate, there's a reason why the Most High Yahweh set it up the way He set it up. Okay, there's a reason for all these things to come to pass because the Most High Yahweh put it in the play from the beginning. And guess what? It's written. It is written that this place will be quote unquote invaded. Like y'all ever watched that movie Chicken Little, where the aliens invaded to their offspring, their son was dropped on Earth, and they were looking for his son. They needed to get their son back, so they invaded Earth to get their son back. And guess what? Whoever wrote that script was probably tapped into the scriptures, because guess what's gonna happen? All right, Yahawashi is gonna invade this place to bring back his elect. All right, and into the new bodies. You understand? So guess what? Let's read this right here. Got some beetles outside real loud, so if you hear them buzzing around, it's just some very large beetles, and nocturnal beetles. I'm outside. So this is Revelations 19 and verse 14. And the armies, so this is war, and the armies which were in heaven, these are the angels, these are chariots, quote unquote UFOs. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, these are chariots, not literal white, carnal, fleshly creatures, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of the Almighty power. So guess what? The Most High Yahweh is coming for Yahawashi is coming for war. Verse 19, and I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army. So this is literally explaining all these countries. This is U.S., Europe, Canada, African countries like Libya and Ethiopia, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Japan. This is all these countries coming together to fight Yahawashi and the angels and the elect. Okay? That's what this is talking. This is going, you have one of the American presidents, forget his name, might have been Ronald Reagan, who said that would all the countries come together if there was an alien invasion? So they know Yahawashi is coming. They know they have telescopes. They see the cherries, they see the angels. They see other things that we can't see because they got the technology. They have the left hand technology. The Most High Yahweh set them up perfectly. All right. They know that there's going to be a war. They know they're going against angelic Elohim power. They're going against Yahawashi, and they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose miserably. All right, because guess who also saw what John the Revelator saw? Guess who? All right, Esdras. Esdras saw it. Let's get it. Second Esdras. All right, Second Esdras, the 13th chapter. Let's get it. Second Esdras, the 13th chapter. In verse 5, and after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. Now, who is this referring to? This is Yahawashi. Now, is it talking about the Pacific Ocean? No, it's talking about the heavens, the sky, which is also referred to having waters in Genesis. So it would be what? A sea. Verse, I read verse verse 11. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and a great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and a smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. So guess what? Yahawashi sent concentrated energy, all right? He sent concentrated energy and wiped out all these armies, all these soldiers, their drones, their fighter jets, their other weaponry that hasn't been revealed, that probably only see in the movies and whatnot. He sent direct energy weapons. Is just a inferior form of the power that Yahawashi has. All right, because that's left-handed power. So Yahawashi is going to send his all right, his direct energy weapon, and he's going to fry Esau. He's going to fry Ammon. He's going to fry Moab, all right? And the number one enemy, Amalek. Amalek is going to get fried. They're going to get mainly fried by the nukes, okay? Because the nukes is going to wipe our land clean in Babylon the Great. You understand? So with that, Shalom.